Russia steps up attacks on Ukraine on 3 fronts, deploys modern military equipment. The Russian military is increasing the intensity of its attacks in Ukraine, especially in 3 key areas of Donetsk, using modern military equipment to increase pressure on Ukrainian defense forces. Anastasia Bobovnikova, spokeswoman for the Luhansk Operational and Tactical Group, shared this information in a television program on December 25th. According to her, Russia's latest attacks are focused on 3 main fronts: Toretsk, Kramatorsk, and Siversk. Here, the Russian military deployed a series of modern military equipment that was previously only used on the Siversk front. Ms. Bobovnikova said that these equipment include advanced air defense systems, artillery, and armored vehicles, creating a significant difference in offensive power. This reflects Russia's strategy of increasing pressure not only on a single front, but on a large scale, causing great difficulties for Ukrainian forces. Ukrainian forces prepare to respond. In response to this escalation, the Ukrainian side has planned to respond by strengthening its defensive positions and using modern equipment, including unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs. We are reinforcing our positions on the front line. If the situation requires it, reserve forces will be mobilized to support the fronts, Ms. Bobovnikova affirmed. Specifically, the fronts under the greatest pressure include Toretsk, where the Russian army has launched up to 11 attacks a day, causing serious damage and pushing the region into a state of tension. Ukrainian forces in Toretsk are forced to constantly change tactics to cope with the continuous attacks. In addition, the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine said that on December 24th alone, there were 179 clashes on multiple fronts, with Pokrovsk being the area with the most active military activity from the Russian side. This shows that Russia is applying a multi-pronged offensive strategy, aiming to disperse Ukrainian defense forces and create a tactical advantage. Immediate challenges: Russia's widespread deployment of modern military equipment poses a major challenge for Ukraine. Ms. Bobovnikova emphasized, "The enemy's UAV systems are being used more effectively, making the defense situation more complicated. Meanwhile, Russian artillery and infantry units are also coordinating more smoothly than before." However, the Ukrainian side is still showing resilience in maintaining the defense line. Current defense efforts include rebuilding fortified positions, strengthening logistics forces, and improving the ability to use UAVs for surveillance and counterattack. In addition, Ukraine is also actively calling for international support, including weapons and military equipment aid from Western countries. According to experts, this support will play a decisive role in helping Ukraine maintain its defensive strength in the face of increasing pressure from Russia. Conclusion: the latest developments in Donetsk show that Russia is applying a strategy of simultaneous attacks with the support of advanced military equipment. Meanwhile, Ukraine is making efforts to prepare for response by strengthening its defense lines and mobilizing reserve resources. The battlefield situation in Donetsk may continue to change in the coming days, depending on the ability of both sides to adjust their strategies.